Hi everyone. I got some time for stay at school, so kids are back at it. Hopefully no distractions, but we won't say that because sometimes distractions are good. Anyways, I'm going to do a collective reading. I already did some shorts. I had a busy morning. I went to the lake and enjoyed nature. Inside Out, Royal Lynn, Stuck in a Cage. Might go boom like Stuck in a Town. Distracted. I'm going to go ahead and do a collective reading. Today's reading will be focused on my dream because I feel like it definitely had a message in there. More or less probably for me, but I know that energy is fluid and many of us go through the same things on different parts of the world, all over the world. We hold both masculine and feminine energies. Somebody's stories don't add up. Before I shuffle, that's the first card I saw. And the letter I. So the letter I could be an initial. We can be talking about somebody with the letter I in their name. But if you are watching collective reading, remember to use your discernment, use your intuition, use your own spiritual gifts. We are all spiritual beings living the human experience. So don't go assuming, don't go forcing anything, any story to fit. Overwatching anything, overdoing anything in life is an addiction. So don't do it. I had to learn the hard way on that. Why is your voice in my head so loud? She said in her lyrics. Underwater, suffocating. Screaming from the inside out. Somebody has inner turmoil from that. Somebody's voice has gotten under somebody's skin and water, and it makes them feel suffocating, like they're trapped. They are trapped in a situation, trapped in emotions. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get on with the reading. So last night I had a pretty vivid dream. It almost felt real. It was one of those dreams that feels really real. And it was about, for me, it was about a boss in my life that has played a big hand in my life, where this person has in the past utilized their position, their boss, to fire me multiple times, get rid of me from a location, from a job. And it was always a targeted type situation. What is done in the dark, what is done at night. So in this dream, this boss, I wake up and my mouth is like numb. It's like it was disconnected energetically, spiritually. Like my words, somebody did not want me to speak on a situation. Speak on, exercise my throat chakra, speak on these spiritual energy readings. Somebody wanted me to shut up. And then in my dream, my ancestors, 5:05 on the clock, 55, come in. I'm assuming my ancestors come in because it's a white feather waved by my mouth to release whatever was put there, whatever voodoo, spell work, wishes, ill intent was there to release. And the number 777. So if you're seeing 777, there's probably a message in this reading for you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. That was the dream. Somebody is going to go through spiritual court for what they are doing behind closed doors. If it's spell work, if it is planning, if it actually is spell work and voodoo, and they're doing it in a negative manner, like to a shut up spell or anything like that, the divine will take care of them. Needless to say, I don't need to speak much more on that. But if they are in the 3D choosing to manipulate situations, to control situations, to keep secrets from coming out, this is present energy. Something about male fraud. Listen to your ancestor. There is some secrets coming about an individual who has been attacking somebody in the collective, somebody in a higher role, somebody who has that boss role, has been pulling on somebody's energy because they are afraid of their secrets that are coming out. They were part of an ambush, part of a smear campaign, a group ambush where it takes many people to go after one person. Collective, if it takes groups and groups of individuals to go after you, try me. Ancestor said they spiritually tried to try someone. Spell work, voodoo. If it takes groups of individuals, covens, to go after an individual, can you realize how powerful, how strong you and your ancestors are, and your guardian angels? Whatever they did will be rerouted. Whether that rerouted doesn't necessarily mean, I say it all the time, collective, karmics too. If you are doing spell work and it is not meant for an individual, if it is to be returned to sender and it is not meant to hit you, the karma could hit somebody you love. It could be rerouted in a direction you don't see coming, you don't want coming. You didn't mean for that to happen. And it is going to be in plain sight. It is going to be so loud that you hear it. Something about the police. Candle magic was done. Like wishing on a birthday cake. You make a wish. A gang, a group of individuals. Gangbang. Took many of them to make a wish, to do a shut up spell, to try the collective. Let's get the vibe. What's the vibe? Puzzle. Somebody is going to be puzzled. They are not going to understand why what they are doing is not affecting the collective the way, their target, the way that they want. They are puzzled with the arrow. The arrow did not go the direction that they want. They're confused. So if it did not hit their target, who will it hit then? Today. Sleep talk. Day seeker. We have envy. Somebody is envious of the collective, of their gifts, of their ability to read energy, of their ability of their ancestors, the way their ancestors ride for them or protect them, of the angels, of somebody's boundaries. Maybe the collective has this person blocked. They are envious of how strong they are and how strong they keep the boundaries above the chaos, how they distance themselves, how they escape everything that is sent to them. Let's get some more. Anything else from this one? The worst is yet to come. Dayseeker, sleep talk. You don't see what is coming. Sometimes we get so far into what we're doing, we get so far into the emotions that we forget to think that there is going to be an outcome, an energetic cord that attaches us to what we do, to the decisions we make, to what could happen after the energy is sent out. Repeating this cycle. What else? Somebody is a psychopath. Somebody has been abusive. Like in my dream, that specific boss that I talk about has done it multiple times in this lifetime for me. What makes me think that in past lives they weren't a karmic as well. They weren't a psychopath. Abusive. Psychopaths are known to be emotional. They emotionally react to situations. They can become unpredictable. Somebody is exhausted. Exhausted from what? From the chaos. Or they will be exhausted from the consequences that come. The worst is yet to come. Consequences could hit their loved ones, their family. The chaos won't be able to be controlled. It will cause them to burn out. The worst is yet to come. Somebody was sipping the gossip. Somebody was joining in someone else's hate. Whether this is your spouse that you're hating for, a best friend, a family member, sipping the tea and not developing a decision, making a decision to hate on somebody, to hurt somebody, to cause chaos in somebody else's life, to join in the bullying, the hazing, whatever it is, whatever was done. Mail fraud did come out, so something was stolen out of the mail. I posted yesterday. I'm going to read it actually. Shattered. Somebody is going to be broken. Their nightmares, failures. They are going to experience the worst is yet to come. Just like you can't just pour holy water on what you did and expect to be absolved. It's just like in the Catholic religion. I was raised Catholic. We used to go to confession, and if you just tell all your secrets or your wrongdoings and you say some prayers, you're absolved of your sins. But I don't believe that that's true. I believe you have to do changed behavior. You can't just keep absolving yourself of the same sins, of the same things. So apologies without change is just manipulation, right? You can't just pour holy water in a situation, pray it away like it never happened. No, you have to fix your errors, correct it. if you caused chaos in somebody's life, if you were part of a team that caused chaos in someone's life. So anyways, back to the post that I was talking about. I posted. It was actually on my last reading. It was the cover picture. Pour a little holy water. And it says... Ooh, there's a lot of pictures. Oh, it's hot. Karma isn't revenge. It's far colder than that. It doesn't come for you in the heat of rage. It doesn't come when you expect it. You can't control when it hits you. It waits patiently and silently. Lets you build something beautiful. Lets you fall in love with the illusion of your peace. The illusion that you got away with something. Then, just when you start to believe you are safe, it tears it out all from your hands. Not to punish you, but to remind you of what you did. Of the roads that led you to where you're at now. It's a good song, hold on. My wish, Rascal Flatts. Somebody was laughing at what they were doing. Every choice. Somebody is going to be clingy. Each road leads you where you want to go. If you're faced with a choice, choose the one that means the most, not the one that means the most to another individual. If it's cold outside, find a world the warmth of your smile more than everything. Okay, let's get on it. Somebody is going to be searching for signs on what is coming. Something about going home. Somebody could be traveling. There is a fake cop involved. Something is going to be gone when the sun comes up. Whether that is energy, a person, a life. Something is going to be gone. Too busy shaking hands with the devil, interacting in a group setting, attacking somebody. When you attach yourself to a negative energy, you are just as guilty. Spirit says, prove them wrong. Prove all their smear campaigns, all their lies, all that they do to you to stop you wrong. Somebody is pulling on because it's just drama. They are just causing drama. They are all strangers. Stranger danger. My wish. They are being seen. They are in one of my shorts, in my it spelled out I. They have been seen. They are trying to be quiet. Keep it quiet. What is done in the dark will always come to light. The secrets will always come out. Be present. Pay attention to the energies around you. But don't be so hyper-focused that you are distracted. Somebody has been smiling in your face, trying to take your place, trying to take something from you. They are not your friend. they are a stranger. Somebody is being sent in your to you to make something happen, to do something to you, to gang stalk, to get information from you. But Spirit says, challenge accepted. Try me. Whew. There is secret texts, group chats, conversations that possibly only the spirits heard, the ancestors, the divine. Somebody is trying to be the doppelganger. They're trying to copycat. They're trying to do what you are doing. But somebody cannot keep up with all the facades, the masks, the ways of life. They can't keep up with all their lies. Can't remember what they said last. Text me, Texas. There is text messages. Somebody is going to have a health scare because things are going back 10 times. They're coming back to the individual who sent 10 times. First step to freeing yourself is owning what you did. To separate yourself from the individuals causing you to do it. To release the secret, the voodoo, the person. My dream could be talking about an individual who wants to come clean, who wants to speak up to that person. In the dream, it was me and the boss. So this boss wants to come clean to me about some of the things that they have done. It's a secret. There is a secret, something that was hidden from the collective. It was never the burden that they wanted to keep, the lies that they wanted to keep. But they probably had friends, spouses, family members that wanted them to act a certain way. Somebody has bones, skeletons in their closets, old. Murder for hire. Somebody wanted to. This doesn't necessarily have to mean an unaliving for, in the 3D, killing somebody. Excuse my French. It could be just a smearing campaign, alienating somebody from being able to live a prosperous life, stopping jobs, stealing money, spell work, lies that make people say, no, I'm not hiring her. Or saying, don't hire her, I won't be your friend. Or pulling that card. Pulling the friend card. How long is somebody have to be strong? There is a check, or there was a check in the mail, or is going to be a check in the mail. Because she or he is not a friend. Along came a spider. There is a banker, just like in yesterday's reading, who is involved. This will be to be continued. It's not over, collective. Not over till the angels say. Alright, we're going to get somebody's aunt is involved. $24.24. There is no validation for what was done. James. They had no reason to do it. They did it for somebody, like I said, that asked them to, that they were hanging out with. Trejo. Something about a Toyota truck. Something about somebody being touched. Cuffs. Police energy did come out. Keenan. On road. Something is going to happen on the road. Why did you turn from the truth? What was your reasoning to lie, to join in? Were you paid? Or did you do it for somebody else? Or did you actually have a problem with fire me if you can? Challenge accepted. Somebody who fired an individual just cuz. Drea. They had a choice. Whoa. Something about twins came out yesterday. They are mad because somebody is on their path. Somebody is doing what they were called to do. Sanchez. Bailey. Chart. Kenneth. Dorothy, Sheldon, Senior, Henry, Green, Lady. Family, chaos, when the karma touches your kid or your kin. Do not do so much that you can't take it back. People are mad at you for the truth that you tell. You tell what they did, what they hide, the secrets that are behind closed doors. In the still of the night. Des, don't test for it unless it's suspected. Weapon hidden. Sandra. This lady isn't lying. Water. Rain cleanses. Tears cleanse. Speaking up cleanses. Somebody is caught in the riptide. In the riptide of the beach, it's the water is going out onto the beach, and then it has this suction that pulls you back in. There is an individual that is stuck in the energy of what they have done in the riptide. And they may look like they're not going through anything at all. She was staring out the window of the SUV. Somebody could be in an SUV. Carmelio Hughes, Craig and Jackson. We got the gods here. Tight. Thoth and Konsu. There is a kiddo involved. Cyan. You're going to wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. Something is hidden beneath the skin. Somebody is going through something on the inside. Inner turmoil. Because they're living a lie. It's a lie. There is animals that are acting funny around an individual. Energy does not lie. Archer, Karina, you're gonna mix this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna miss these days. Somebody is going to wish that they never tried the collective. You can never control what happens. Something about an overdose one day. Need a meal? Joan, a soldier. Predictions. Jason Bates. Things that you would think only happen on a blue moon. No taste poison overdose. Somebody could be intoxicated. Jennifer, there will be a sequence of events that happens. Fiona, Gladys, Bree, Denise. Chisel, I can never say that name. There is going to be baby mama drama. There is something about a baby. Oh, let's get some more. You're gonna miss this. Peter. Somebody does love an individual. She likes an individual. She never wanted to harm an individual. Vida. There's 2 cards here. Hold on. Amabata. Something about a power outage. A sequence of events that happens. Johnston. If it's wrong, don't do it. You will be caught eventually. Karma catches up eventually. Recording of a court hearing. A loan manager. Bank. There is money. Bank involved. Whoever this person is could have did it to help a friend, a family member, somebody who works in the bank. Bittersweet. Something is going to be bittersweet. Can't be lovers, can't be friends. That's how it ends. Let's get some tarot. The 5 of Swords. Conflict. Disagreements. Disagreements when somebody wants to tell the truth. Somebody is stuck in the riptide. They're stuck in arguments of coming out with it. Fixing a situation. Bittersweet. Which choice will you make? Will you be the hero or the 0? Will you stop? Will you go within and be able to stop? Will you stop causing the conflict? The Sword of Truth. Will you follow what your ancestors are trying to say? What your intuition is trying to tell you to do? Breakthrough. Mental clarity. Will you end the cycle? We are talking about money. Will you stop whatever this cycle is of conflict for an individual? Will you stop the attacks? Tell the truth. Give it back. Or will you continue with the heartache, with the inner turmoil? Will you continue to fight over what you know is right? Will it be a missed opportunity? Will the karma then unfold and return in a way you least expected? Because you're too late. You missed the opportunity to make things right. When the divine gives you a way out, do you take it or do you continue down the path? Do you accept the challenge to break free? When the divine gives you a way out, do you accept the challenge to break free? Or do you stay in the heartache? One more. Or do you continue to cling to a situation? Is that you there? Do you give back? Undo. Alright, collective. I'm going to go ahead and end that there. Have a great day. Or the day you deserve.